Alrighty, hi soul family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be your phone call from the universe. So the groups that are going to be selected are going to be down below in the description. It's going to be an overview, but for group number 1 it's going to be Butterfly Maiden. Group number 2 is going to be the end of a cycle and Face Your Shadow, Lilith. So each group will be down below so you guys can meditate on the options, and I'll see you in whatever pile that you choose. Alrighty, Butterfly Maiden, group number 1. So let's see what your messages are from the universe. So first I heard, thank you for answering the call. Let's see, Spirit, what do you want to say to group number 1? Group number 1. What do you want to say to group number 1, Spirit? Okay. So what I'm already automatically hearing is you guys are, after a time of very much struggle, all my life I had to fight, you guys are entering into a happy state, like a happy reality. You got your reality shifting from all my life I had to fight to one where people are nice to you. Yeah. So you guys are coming out of an energy of lack. Yeah. Your whole world is changing. I feel like what I just got, like a very much like a heavy feeling as soon as I said that. You guys are very much used to always having to basically fight for your peace. The world that you're going into now, it's not going to be like that, babes. It's like what I'm hearing Spirit saying, it's like you're going to feel very uncomfortable in the beginning because you're so used to people always like coming at you with a ulterior motive, right? But the world that you're stepping into, it's completely different. It's like miracles happen for you every day. Every day. The wheel is turning for you in your favor. And I feel like as I say that, you guys might be experiencing a lot of like, sorry guys, hold on. All right, sorry guys. So automatically what I was trying to say was you guys experience a lot of anxiety, and I feel like right now what you're being called to do is to calm your anxiety, listen to frequencies to heal your nervous system, because what you're stepping into is a world you've never expected. So you might feel very much like a lot of fear that's coming up in this group that I'm feeling, but it's like it's unexpected things, but it's good things. And you guys are used to always having unexpected surprises, but it's not in the best way. But Spirit's saying that you're coming out of that. You know, you're gonna have more than you can like even handle, like, but it's all good things. I just hear Spirit saying it's all good things, and you guys are used to people stabbing you in the back. And I feel like you may say you want your soul family, and which is what Spirit is delivering for you, but it's like there's a fear there. And it's like Spirit saying put yourself in environments that you want to be in. It's like, you know, like if you guys are Reiki healers, go to like a, I don't know, like a Reiki seminar or something, I don't know, but it's like put yourself in rooms that where people like you are, okay, and trust that it's gonna work out in the best way for you. It's like don't allow the people of your past to dictate the type of love you get to experience now. So that's coming up. So it's like you might have to sit with some of your fears right now, you know. And I feel like things may be feeling slow for you because Spirit wants you to process everything you've been through, because this is my collective where you downplay all the stuff that you go through, like even your own trauma. You be like, oh, it's not that serious. But babes, you are always in a constant state of anxiety and fear because you've been through so much. People have put you through so much from a young age, okay? But that's about to change because you've made the conscious decision to choose new connections, to choose better for yourself. This is my collective where you sat with your shadow. You've really faced yourself. You've really sat with the darkest part of yourself, and you've made changes even though it felt painful. So I really need you to ask yourself why you don't think that you deserve happiness. Because even though I'm seeing all this good thing in your energy, it's like it's so hard for me to believe it type of energy that I'm picking up on. And I know that's your energy because I'm reading your energy. But overall, Spirit is just saying, like, right now, things are not slow for you because you're being denied. It's because there's a part of you that fears it. Even though you want good things in your life, you still fear it. So you really have to sit with the why. Why am I afraid? Let's get some of my cards as well. All right, Spirit, for this collective, let's cleanse them. What do you want to say to group number 1? I feel like you guys are having a major glow up right now. I'm hearing like unexpected gifts coming in. Energy, type of energy. Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit, what do you want to say to group number 1. Ooh. Third eye opening, vivid dreams, psychic ability, inspiration, strong intuition. So what I'm hearing right now, it's act upon your ideas. Don't wait. Act upon whatever creative sparks you get at this time. And not only that, your dreams are trying to tell you something. So some of you guys may have recently had a dream where like maybe you dreamt about people from your past, maybe like old relationships, and it was may have been very confusing, but Spirit saying the messages from that dream was more to tell you that there's a part of you that is dying right now. Okay, there's a part of you that you're letting go of that used to be attracted to certain relationships, and your soul knows that you've outgrown those lessons, like you've outgrown those spaces, so you don't have to fear repeating the pattern with meeting the same people, because you know it's like your intuition is through the roof right now. You can see through other people's like energy, bullshit, anything, so you don't have to fear repeating those cycles. You've leveled up spiritually, mentally, emotionally. It's like the part of you that was addicted to recreating the same trauma you experienced as a kid, that part is dead. And maybe because you haven't experienced good things in your life, you're really afraid right now. And Spirit is saying that it's time for you to like cry, really cry. I feel like what you need right now is to cry about all the things that you believed about yourself that wasn't true. Because I feel like more of your rebirth was to see yourself in the way that the divine sees you. It wasn't to like, I'm just seeing it was more about you. This transformation was more about you seeing the beauty in you, because you guys had low self-esteem. You had a low sense of self-worth. You know, you couldn't see how beautiful you were. So it's like you're allowing yourself to exist without other people's opinions dictating like how you show up. That's coming through very heavily. Let's see. So third eye opening. Watch your favorite movie. I feel like right now Spirit just wants you to slow down and really just like exist, you know? Allow yourself to exist. New home, unexpected change. I've been getting this energy a lot for the collective, but for your energy, I'm getting it's like your career is going to elevate in such a major way where you're going to be a completely different person a year from now. You're going to have more money than what you know how to like handle. So I'm hearing like get a financial advisor because it's going to be a whole new tax bracket, baby. An unexpected gift from the divine within the next 24 hours. And it has to do with like this financial energy from Black. Yeah, you guys are coming. Someone will give you flowers soon. I literally was feeling this energy. Somebody's gonna give you flowers soon. Your flowers. And whether this even be like physical flowers or you giving yourself your own flowers by saying, I did that. I came out of a long dark night of the soul. You did that. You did a lot of shadow work. And I'm hearing Spirit saying it's time for you to start to celebrate yourself. Stop waiting for the big moments. It's like you've done so much internal healing, but you downplay it because you keep moving on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. Stop, pause for a moment, and really just celebrate you. It's time for you to celebrate you. So that's coming up. You are the luckiest soul in the whole universe. And that's the type of energy that you're stepping into. Excuse me, confirmation burp. But you guys are clearing a lot of stagnant energy, a lot of negative energy, everything in your mind that tells you that that is not true. You're getting rid of your self-doubt. So I feel like that's why Spirit wants you to listen to things that calm your nervous system. Work on your internal world, like calming down that anxiety, the fear, all of that you feel that, oh my God, like I don't know what to expect, because you're so used to that other world of chaos and drama and deception and betrayal. That's not what you're aligned with anymore. Your internal world has shifted tremendously. So your external world has to catch up. You guys are literally way ahead of your 3D reality right now. You're literally in wait. You're in limbo. Okay. Those are my messages for group number 1. Yeah, so I feel like that's all your spirit team wants you to know right now, is just continue to take care of your inner world. While you wait, you can control how you feel while you wait. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like also saying whatever sadness that does come up, just look at it, but don't judge it. Okay, that's a part of you that needs to like let go of that. Just be present with it as if you were sitting with a child. Just be present with it, and then also heal your nervous system, because I'm getting that anxiety feeling around this happiness that's coming in. So those are my messages for group number 1. Thank you for tuning in to. Thank you for answering the call. Okay, those are my messages. Bye bye. Love you. Hi, group number 2. So you chose hell. End of a cycle. So automatically, I think that you guys are shifting into creator mode. That's what I heard. Shifting into creator mode. You guys are going to be more connected to the divine than you've ever been before. I split the deck on the 6 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. I feel like you guys are going to be entering into a state where things just happen for you, where people just randomly give you gifts, where people just randomly show up and just always have something that you need. It's like, if you think of something where you need something like assistance, somebody shows up with that solution. That's the energy I'm getting. So you guys are closing out a major karmic cycle. It's like, maybe you kept dating the same people over and over and over again. Maybe you kept having the same type of friendships, like basically hitting your head against a wall repeatedly until it became so insufferable you couldn't stay there anymore. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so you guys are coming out of a cycle where you had to learn a lot about your boundaries, baby. Yeah, you're birthing a whole new world. This is a seed that you planted a long time ago, and I feel like whatever manifestation's coming to you, it's gonna be something you forgot about. Is also what I'm hearing, because it's like you were so caught up in a cycle of despair, baby. Despair, just heartbreak. Like somebody ran over your heart with a truck, Mack truck. Like that's what I'm hearing, and it's like, you know, you had to have the strength to walk away from this. And the thing is, whenever I see the 8 of Cups, I know it's major disappointment. Like somebody came in, like you didn't expect them to behave in the way that they did or treat you in the way that they did, but you had the strength to walk away. You decided to close this cycle. You decided to end this cycle. And I feel like this is you cutting, like, I just see you freeing your lineage. Like, your ancestors are so proud of you because you decided to stop engaging in drama. This is my collective where you used to be very combative. You used to be very much argumentative. You always had something to say. You wanted the last word. But it did nothing but drain you. And you now have awakened a spiritual perspective where it's like, no one can disturb your peace ever again. Because you went through a cycle where this one person, they did nothing but like, I'm just seeing this like energy where it's like they came into your world and they just kind of put you very low. So this may have been like an energy vampire that really just siphoned off your energy, left you feeling drained. Your body didn't look the same, your face didn't look the same. It's like you just felt like you were slowly dying on the inside. That's the feeling I'm feeling. But you had to walk away from this because you realized that it wasn't good for you. And you had to allow your angels to handle this person instead of you trying to be the justice for them. Because I'm getting that energy. Maybe you guys used to always tell people about themselves, like you always like saw what was wrong with them. You'd be like, you know what, this is your problem. But it's like it just created more chaos in your life. And on top of my cards, I see it's time to let go of what you think your type is. So I feel like the connections that you guys are manifesting into your whole new world now, it's completely different than what you expect. So it's like a whole new energy coming in. You're being heavily protected right now. So you guys could be a Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, I'm getting as well. Love yourself through the dark times. Self-love is always the answer. Give yourself the love that they couldn't give you. Focus on yourself right now. So I feel like you guys are at a point in your journey where you're learning a lesson where it's like, instead of like being upset that other people won't love you in the way that you want them to, you're giving yourself that love. And there's power in that because it's like you don't need people to give you love. So you don't feel like you're lacking anything when you have to walk away from someone or when someone has to walk away from you, you know? So your self-love is like increased, you know? And I feel like this is because you had to look at a part of your shadow, you know? The shadow part of you that was like codependent, that didn't feel worthy, like you put your self-worth in the hands of another person. And I feel like that just led to nothing but your suffering, you know, to be honest with you. Not much longer now. Things are about to shift quickly. And I always think of that song when I see this. It's like, not much longer now. Things are about to shift quickly. So some of you guys could have been listening to gospel, but under this it says daily prayer, stay spiritually strapped. So I feel like your spirit team wants you to know now is not the time to let up on your spiritual practices, because I'm also hearing that maybe as you're clearing this energy, maybe you're drifting away from your spirit team a little bit, but the spirit's trying to pull you back in. Like you're about to shift right now, but this is not the time to like let up on your spiritual practices is what I'm hearing. Stay grounded. That's what's coming through. We have Starseed. Quantum jumping. So I feel like you guys are shifting into a completely new reality where this version of you, it's you've never met this version of you. I feel like this version of you is like another part of your higher self that you're connecting to. So some of you guys might be listening to like meditations for quantum jumping and visualizing your higher self at this time is what's coming through. Let's see. Some of you guys could be a Capricorn because that fell. And some of you guys could have a Cancer moon that's coming through as well. But you are ready, let go of perfection. So I feel like Spirit saying right now, you guys are shifting, but it's like there's something that you're being called to do that you may feel like you need to, like, what is it, dot your I's and cross all your T's or some shit like that. I don't know, y'all, but that's what's coming through. But I feel like your spirit team is letting you know that you are ready. You're more than ready right now. Stop waiting for something. I feel like you guys are waiting for something, like a go. Like somebody say, go now. So I feel like if that's what you needed to hear, your spirit team is calling you right now to tell you, get up and go. It's your time. You're ready now. You're ready now. You've learned all the lessons that you needed to learn, and the cycle is closed. Okay? You won't be repeating that pattern anymore. Those type of energies can't even reach you anymore because your frequency has elevated. That's coming up. So let's see. Let's get some final messages from this Green Witch's Oracle deck. What do you want to say to group number 2? Ooh. What do you want to say to group number 2, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. So you guys are, I feel like you guys are coming out of a cycle where you guys may have felt like things were slow, but Spirit needed you to really work with your subconscious mind, rewrite your beliefs, because the manifestations that you were planting it in soil where it's like, where you didn't feel worthy enough. So you had to see the parts of you that needed to be pruned out of the soil. So it's like you guys had to, now that you've realized the cycles that you kept repeating over and over again, you can now plant, like, manifest on healthier grounds because you've let go of a pattern that was addicted to people who caused you a certain type of pain that's coming through. So right now, Spirit sent to sage your energy, cleanse your space, continue to cut cords, continue to release the past energy that's coming through, and ending, recharging, reflection. So right now, you guys are just reflecting on everything that you've been through. You know, I think right now, like, that feeling just felt like, oh, finally, I'm out of it. I'm done with this. So I don't know. I feel like Spirit wants you to journal about your, like, whatever you're feeling right now, whatever you're thinking about, because I'm getting somebody thinking about, like, everything that has happened, but, like, how and why. Like, why did I go through that? And what did I learn from this whole experience? I feel like somebody's, like, really just journaling about that and just realizing how do I feel when I'm not in alignment with something? So, you know, going forward, that's coming up. So those are my messages for group number 2. Thank you for answering the call, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Alrighty, hi, group number 3. You chose Face Your Shadow. I feel like there's a part of you right now that's coming up, and this might be the angry part of you. I'm getting that very strongly. There's a part of you right now that's angry about everything that you had to go through. And I feel like Spirit might be triggering you right now in your reality, where it's like there's something that's coming up, and it's like, maybe this is the collective where you embrace your light side too much, and it's like you don't allow your shadow to shine or to be channeled in healthy ways. So it's like maybe it may come up in unhealthy ways where you just, like, completely, like, spaz out on someone, or, like, and then you're just like, oh my god, why did I act like that? And then you feel guilty for it. So it's like a cycle. So Spirit's saying that you have to give your shadow attention too. You have to give your shadow love. The only thing that your shadow needs is love, attention, and acceptance. So whatever it is that you are trying to run from right now, Spirit is trying to provoke you so that you can look at it. So it's not to annoy you. It's just, like, it's not to, like, make you feel guilty. It's to make you look at something, a part of you. And this part of you in your shadow has to do with lack, some form of lack. You know, maybe I'm also getting control, you know, the need to control. Ooh. Okay, anything else? You know, I feel like this energy I'm picking up on is, like, a lot of you guys may feel like you have to work in order to be successful, and it's like there's no you don't leave no room for Spirit to answer your wishes, or to, like, okay, so there's a wounded part of you that makes you feel like you always have to strive hard to achieve anything. So it's like maybe you're hitting your head against the wall because all of the manifestation things that you're doing are not working, you're not seeing any progress, your reality is not shifting. But Spirit's saying that they want you to surrender control right now. That's literally all you're being asked to do. And maybe because you guys feel the need to control everything so much that this feels like the most impossible thing for Spirit to ask you to do. And it's like you need to face a part of your shadow that makes you feel like, you know, if I'm not controlling things, then good things can't happen for me. Yeah. Because I feel like you guys are very intelligent, but it's like there's a part of you that feels like I have to like, almost like I'm getting like mad scientist energy. Maybe like I have to study all the laws of the universe and then my reality can shift. And every time something doesn't go right, maybe I missed a step, or maybe I have to go back and figure out why this isn't working. But it's like Spirit just asking you to surrender right now. Just surrender. That's it. Just surrender. Whatever feelings that you're feeling right now, surrender to them. Stop trying to control them. Just allow them to exist. Really sit with your shadow. When things happen, when you do things that make you feel guilty or guilt or shame, sit with that. You know, ask yourself. Be loving towards yourself. Don't be judgmental. Because if you're gonna be judgmental, those parts of yourself won't like be honest with you. Won't want to open up to you. So there's a part of you right now that you need to sit with, and sit with that need for control. That's what's coming up, and I feel like that's gonna. It has to do with a very painful past that you went through. You know, whatever is coming to mind right now as I'm speaking, it's that. You know, and it's one of those things where I feel like I need to tell you, Spirit does not judge us, okay? We are loved unconditionally. Judging comes from the human conditioning, okay? You are loved so unconditionally, but whenever you don't feel that way, that's when we start to feel guilt and shame around the things that we do, instead of looking at those situations and meeting it with love. Because I'm getting there's that energy in you where it's like your inner child felt powerless, unseen, no one ever listened to them, and then you recreated that same pattern now, you know? So it's like, whatever is triggering you right now in your reality, it's a part of you that you need to look at. Spirit's triggering you for a reason. Maybe it's multiple reasons. And you need to have that inner strength to look at your shadow. The courage. It takes courage to really look at your shadow. Okay, that's all for you. And I feel like Spirit's saying that you need community right now. Maybe you guys have been trying to deal with your shadow, but you've been feeling overwhelmed, and Spirit saying maybe take a break and hang out with people who love you, you know, and then come back to the problem instead of just like hyper fixating on, oh my god, I gotta study all the laws of the universe, I gotta figure out how to shift my reality. I'm just like getting this energy was like, oh my god, like what am I doing wrong, so you guys could be an Aquarius. Maybe it's like you're too smart for your own good. That's what I'm getting. Let's see, raise your vibration. So I feel like right now, Spirit wants you to slow down and release certain blockages. So you may be trying to do things externally, learning the next way to elevate, shift. But Spirit's saying that whatever blockages that you're feeling right now, it's only going to come when you sit with your shadow. You're going to be able to release it when you sit with your shadow. So you can call on your shadow during meditation and just ask questions and listen to what comes up without judgment. To really just listen and be like, okay, no one's judging you. It's just going to be you and Spirit in the room. And ground yourself. Somebody needs to go outside in nature at this time to really just calm your mind. Like, step away from this issue right now. Stand outside, be still for a second, and then come back to it with a calm, fresher mind instead of a frantic mind worrying about, oh my god, why is my reality not shifting? Like, that's the energy I'm getting. And express yourself. So I feel like, you know, you guys were not allowed to speak up as children is what I'm getting, and it's like you keep your emotions bottled up and you treat yourself in the same way now that you're an adult, and it's like allow yourself to express yourself freely without unapologetically, without filters, you know. That's coming through. Reclaim your body. My body is home. Self-love. So I feel like right now that you guys are going through a lot like of your shadow coming up in like unhealthy ways right now, I feel like maybe you're not treating your body well, maybe you're not eating, maybe you're not moving your body, maybe you're just not taking care of yourself. And Spirit is saying that it's time for you to take care of yourself. Slow down, be still, stop trying to worry about controlling your external environment and sit with you first. Nothing can shift until you shift your internal world. So the answers that you are seeking always come from within. It's never outside of you. Okay, so trying to control the things outside of you is only going to lead to more frustration. That's what Spirit's saying. It's only going to lead to more frustration. What other cards do I want to pull for you guys? Let's pull some light activations because I feel like there might be something that you may need in this. But Spirit wants you to know that you're protected, okay? Don't be afraid to call on your guides for protection. Let's cleanse this. Spirit, what do you want to say to group number 3? What do you want to say to group number 3? Ooh, okay. This one, I feel like that's enough. Anything else? Anything else? Ooh. Okay. Sacred inner space. Serious star blessing. Yes, proceed. Be seen. Push through. Okay. And then what other cards fall out? So right now your sacral chakra needs healing. So I feel like you guys feel disconnected from your higher self. You feel disconnected from your body in general. So if you are disconnected from your body, you're going to feel disconnected from spirit. You're going to feel disconnected from your higher self. So I guess this is why spirit wants you to go outside in nature and ground. When you go outside in nature, you feel more connected to spirit. So that's an option for you guys. Halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. So I feel like spirit wants you to slow down right now because there's something you're missing. There's something you're missing, and your blessings are not going to be denied. You guys have done a lot of like learning about raising your vibration, learning about the universe. However, right now what you're being called to do is to really slow down and face your shadow. You can't escape this. This is I feel like this phone call was really needed for group number 3. Like face your shadow. Your shadow is only going to get angrier until you face it. That's coming up. Rounded action, Isis energy. Yeah, so I feel like spirit's really wanting you to go outside. There's nothing else around it. Just go outside. Let's get some of my cards to close off. So some of you guys could be in Aquarius. I'm really getting that energy. Love yourself through the dark times. Yeah, you guys, I feel like what you need right now is self-love towards your shadow. Like that's coming up. Okay, those fell, so we're gonna take those. I feel like spirit is saying like you guys are very intelligent. Like you are really this close to shifting. Like I'm getting this energy with like whatever you're trying to do. Like maybe you guys have done a lot of like healing internally, yes, but it's like there's a part of your shadow right now that just needs your attention. But you guys are thinking it's the fact that you're not a master manifester, why things aren't working out in your reality. But you are very smart. You're very intelligent. Spirit is saying, but at the end of the day, spirit calls all the shots. So until you look at this part of yourself, things won't shift. So spirit is asking you to look at the part of yourself right now that you're running from. Okay, you are ready. Okay, so just look at that. Virgo. So I feel like this Virgo energy I'm getting, maybe you're very hard on yourself, you know, and spirit wants you to really just sit down and appreciate all the things that you've done and honor what you've been through. Because I feel like you guys, it's almost like you try to convince yourself that a lot of the pain that you've been through wasn't that serious, and it really was, you know. That's why your shadow right now feels uncontrollable rage is what I'm getting. Starseed, daily prayer. So some of you guys could be a starseed. You could identify as a starseed. We're saying to pray for this wisdom, pray for this guidance to help you through this dark time right now. Okay, it's time to let go of what you think your type is. Those types of connections are no longer serving you. You have outgrown them. So maybe you guys are trying to hang on to something that is no longer in alignment with you, no longer in resonance with you. So maybe that's why there's this resistance or this anger coming up in your reality. That's very interesting. So those are my messages for pile number 3. I feel like this energy is just clear as day. Spirit just wants you to sit with, like, get connected back to spirit right now. Get connected to your body, you know. Really sit with yourself, and it's gonna be okay. I feel like I need to say that it's gonna be okay. The part of yourself right now that you may feel shame around just needs love. It just needs love. So, you know, sit with that. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you for answering today's call, and I'll see you guys in whatever video I post next, because I'm not really sure. I'm working on some other things, but yeah, I'm sending you so much love. Have a good day. Bye bye.